So it's been 4 days. 4 days since I recorded the last episode. There's a story behind it. Let me tell you about it. Right, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, or some game like that. Early in the morning, Sunday when I'm recording this, just 3 hours before you're watching this. Early morning by Oolykee standards, it's 9 a.m. I know. I should get a life. Right, so the 4 days I didn't play this game for, the reason was, again, I forgot to publish a video. I forgot to publish a video on Tuesday, I believe. And then the Tuesday's video that I actually recorded, it was there, it was recorded, it wasn't just published. I published it on Thursday, I didn't want to skip. So you guys don't see something, or you don't have a content. And then suddenly, poof, Tuesday's video becomes Thursday's video, and Thursday's video was recorded on Wednesday, which was 4 days ago. So Oolykee didn't play this game for 4 days. Today is Sunday. I'm gonna be focusing on getting the people into the new city, but financially we're gonna see if we're gonna make it, because currently everything is functioning, our factories are working, and the chief financial officer is back with a good advices, so we're gonna see what we can do there. Okay, morning on. Right, so currently we have 100,000 rubles. We did get a loan, which probably we can even return shortly-ish. Well, 500,000. But we can return it. We paid more than half of the initial loan that we have, so there's only like just above 1 million ruble debt that we are dealing with now. Everything seems to be working, but like I said previously, it's a trap. No, like I said previously, it's it can go wrong really fast, especially if you don't pay attention to what your cities need. Like, for example, I'm just throwing this idea out there, so hear me out. If you place a residential building, let's say this one, outside of your water supply, which you can see here that we're missing some water supply for this building over here. Rest of it looks like it's covered. You should get a warning message. This building is not in reach of water. You should expand your water network, something in that matter. I think that would make it a little bit easier for us, or maybe modders. I don't know if we can mod the game to that degree that we would be able to get these messages. But you can see that this building that here needs to be, this is probably just furniture. No, it's just elevators installed in the building, and it's occupiable, but I can't put it because there's no water here. Well, I'm pretty sure there's no water. It's quite close to this, but yeah, I'm gonna have to invest in the water infrastructure. So let's go F3 and see where we are. Now, I usually put a little bit bigger infrastructure just for the future expansion. I can see here next to this heating plant there's space for the space for a building, so I'm gonna go and make this building over here, and I'm gonna connect it with footpaths, and I'm gonna go and connect the pipes. I always go for the biggest pipes. I don't know if there's any logic that we can use in order to go for some other size pipes. But if there is, hit the comment section. I would like to know your logic, how you guys are doing these things. But for me, it's just go with the biggest pipes, and well, there's nothing to regret just because. Oh wait, we had new Robs's building. No, let's stick to vanilla because I already placed it. But I might go for Robs's building in the future. That would be substation. I'm gonna go for Robs's one, just because it's better than vanilla. Rotate this way, there we go. Without any connections, I need to remove the workers because we don't want locals to work on this project. And we want to connect this to footpaths so they can start building it. And then we go for the pipes and go for this. Okay. So, my goal with these series, my goal with is that we are supposed to tap into the nuclear energy. It doesn't have to be It doesn't have to be that we need to produce nuclear electricity, nuclear power to export it. We can actually just start exporting some uranium-based or nuclear-based materials, and that would be it. That would be box ticked for me. But what am I supposed to do? What I want to do, I don't know. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do it as we go and see how we get along. It can end earlier, but also I'm thinking of ending way later. But I don't know. We'll see. How we're doing with the asphalting of this road, where we have a machinery working on it. Alright, comment section. Okay, we have the Jimmy Roots, thanks so much for everything. The Kaima, yes, let the moaning spread. In the university, students have higher loyalty than professors. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter from my point of view. Yeah, of course, I think that's, I need professors to be here. But I also need to balance the students, so I think in the future is gonna be higher loyalty for students than professors in general, because government. No, yeah, it can definitely be at least the same. I'm worried. I'm gonna talk about this for a second. Sorry about that. So I'm worried that you can see here that only half of the capacity of students is actually going to school. Okay, so this is the reason why I didn't put professors to 65%, because if there's only half of the professors, not all students will be able to go to school. That's my concern and worry. So, I put a little bit lower loyalty on professors, just so we keep the professors all the way in. So the loyalty is actually not really my biggest concern here. My biggest concern is that we have less students in the university, because I would like to lower the amount of college-educated people, which is currently around 25%, and we don't really need that many. So I will slow down with the college education. I don't know. Let's go down. Like I said previously, when I went to college at the end of the 90s, beginning of 2000s, I was told then that population of then Croatia, but it's an average across the whole ex-Yugoslavia, that is around 7% college-educated people, or 7% of the population of these countries, on the Balkan countries, was around 7%. I'm not sure how much is in the Western countries, especially United States, because you have college industrial system where you know, kind of brainwash people in going into colleges, and in the end it's kind of useless. It's like so many college educated people that, you know, with a huge debt, because it's just an industrial system rather than educational system that United States fosters, in my opinion, but again, known to be wrong quite often. Okay, so we're building a water system here. We have capacity for people. We are increasing in population. I think I'm going to address a couple of issues, and I would like to address the longest comment and the best comment we got this week. It's from Chief Financial Officer. One thing maybe eating into your profile is the goods you're buying are more expensive, inflation, and the goods you are exporting are cheaper. Recession, not sure, but possible. Yeah, of course, thanks for the caveats there, but that potentially it's not the case. I think it is the case. I think that these things are a little bit constantly affecting. Let's check the prices. I think they're constantly affecting our exports. We can go for, let's say, all time. We can go for, let's say, fuel. Fuel price is more or less the same as it was before. I'm just looking, you know, generalizing, a little bit higher than before. But is there buts about it? I don't know. If I put it on a shorter time, like this year, for example, fuel this year has fallen. It's obviously going down slightly, but these graphs are so horrible. Yeah, I would need to see in more detail, but we can go for, let's say, bitumen. I think they usually closely follow each other, fuel and bitumen. Yeah, I would say that they're more or less the same as the beginning of the year, potentially from the beginning of time is a little bit higher, but still, you know, inflation and the amount we are consuming. I think the biggest problem we had with imports is this warehouse here, because we are filling it, and a lot of filling it comes from the, like, importing the electrical components, mechanical components, which are quite expensive. There's not a lot of it, but there's some of it. Right. Another thing that I was kind of hoping maybe to put around here, not hoping, but thinking about putting here, is the construction materials for the future expansion. So we can use the same road cargo station for everything else. So if we go, I'm gonna go with the Whale Tier's advice here. Whale Tier is a well-known critic of this channel. No, he's a great guy. Whale Tier doesn't like covered storages for the materials, for construction materials. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but he wasn't the biggest fan. He likes the open storages. Now, I have a problem with open storages because we don't have so many open storages that look nice. For example, all of them have railroad, which is great if we have the railroad, but we are not using railroad. This one has railroad as well, so I wanted it to look a little bit nicer, you know, without. Oh, this is this is what we're using on the other storages. 300 tons. Yeah, this is gonna be challenging. Open storage medium. Yeah, that's with the one with the railroad. No rail, large open storage. Let's go for smaller. Yeah, and then you have these, like a little bit on the weird side. Yeah, you can see that it's a big building, but it's not. It only has the foundations around the middle part of the. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna build this one, but I'm gonna try to be as smart as possible, which is really rare that happens on this channel. I'm gonna try to be at least. So let's level it like this. Here we go. And let's try to place this storage. So I'm going to start slowly filling it. Again, this is going to be a problem because it's going to be importing from border crossing. Plus, if we start consuming... Actually, it doesn't matter what we're consuming because we're going to be importing whatever we're consuming. So let's just get going here and build storage. And this one here. I think I'm going to go for this one. I was hoping to separate it a little bit from the city and making it look nice. I was thinking about this. Grid? Yeah, just to make Dennis angry. There we go. I know, he's not angry. Yeah, he is. He gets angry a lot. Okay, this won't work, that's fine, I expected that. We're gonna just build it on this side. Ooh, yeah, 3-division loop, that's how we're gonna call it. Right, so oh, what the hell did I just do? Oh, darn it. I cut the construction of this road in two. Okay, beggars can't be choosers, so let's just let it be. So let's go, oh, really? Whatever. There we go. We cut this construction in two. That's not something I was planning to do, but unfortunately it kind of sucks. Medium distribution office. I think I built this for the fuel distribution. I don't know if this was for the fuel distribution, but since we have this small distribution office that is delivering stuff here, did I want these guys then? You know what? No, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do the fuel distribution from here. So I'm gonna get a couple of trucks here because we don't have oil tanks. Total capacity. I'll go reverse. I'm gonna go smaller rather than bigger. I would like to diversify the trucks that are driving around. Only 60. The ZIL is 90 kilometers per hour. ZILs are actually quite nice. Okay, let's get. What about this one? 85 kilometers per hour. Skoda 62 Classic. Zhubr. I've been overusing Zhubr, so I'm gonna balance myself. And these are just getting a little bit too big for my taste. I wanted like local distribution to be a little. Yeah, let's go with Zils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I stop counting? 6. Okay, let's go for 6. 6 vehicles. Oh, coffee time. I have a bucket of hot coffee here. I need to address the rest of the Chief's comments as well. We're gonna need to wait for vehicles to arrive first. Should we speed this up? Let's see. The messages, traffic jam. That's just the rocks being crushed here. Why is this not being used, this fuel here? I thought they're gonna already use it, but doesn't matter. I wanted these vehicles to arrive first, but again, what I need to do here, the problem with with my whole game is this border crossing. It's 3 division. 3 division is always the problem, but in this case it's this border crossing. Border crossing is creating problems for me because it's slow. And another problem, which is less than 1%, 0.00 whatever percent, it's Oolykee's fault. It's always extremely small to non-existent. But the problem is that I decided to go for oil exports. And since we don't have trains yet, oil exports, it's a bulky cargo. Bulky cargo, if you export it by trucks, it puts a lot of pressure on your border crossing. Plus, Oolykee's fault is that he decided not to make our own materials, like the construction materials, and then this puts a little bit of a pressure on the border crossing as well, because we are importing all of these materials. Okay. I might change my mind. I might go for forestry. I might go for a little bit of a forestry industry, and just to alleviate pressure from the border regarding like the boards and stuff. I mean, it's a couple of trucks a month or something, but still, every little bit helps. And the next thing I was thinking about coal, converting them into bricks. I am not sure if that's gonna work for us because coal into bricks, because would be importing coal. We're not gonna be mining our own coal at the moment. I'm not leaning towards that yet. We can go for charcoal and then make bricks from that. There's mods that turn wood into coal. We can maybe focus on that. I don't know. At the moment, I'm not looking to expand more Mansk any further. There's a lot of empty apartments that I want to populate. So I think I'm going to go and focus on this a little bit of basic industry here. So first we're going to go wood cutting. I will not replant this area. I just want to clear cut the whole thing and then probably move it later somewhere else. But building a small industrial area somewhere, maybe even around the oil refinery, just because we have a huge amount of people being delivered here. I'm just gonna see how many people we can actually spare, because you can see here 80 people working. They're slowly dropping off. Seriously? Oh, we have problems with fuel. Are these guys being filled? They are, ever so slowly. I need to monitor this. So bus is returning 9 people. So literally we have a capacity here for some kind of industrial production. So I was thinking just like maybe these charcoal kilns, plus of course the board production. Now wood is gonna be cut elsewhere, and something that you guys mentioned before, like whale tier, and other people were mentioning that we should be using like more vehicles around the streets and stuff, that would look quite nice. I tend to agree with that. So what I'm gonna do is build forestry areas where I feel like, and I'm gonna build then deliver these trees to the industries where it's gonna be processed. This is not effective and efficient work. This is gonna create a lot of bottlenecks, but it's gonna look nice. Form over function. I think that's the thing that we need to focus on. Finishing the cheap's comment. Too bad. I feel cheap here. Too bad you had to take another loan, but I think it was the only thing you could do at the time. Big penalty for missing some payments though. All right. Okay. I didn't even. I don't. Cheap is gonna have to explain this to me, because I'm a little bit of a dumbass here, because I don't understand how much penalties we're getting and is it written anywhere. I know that there's that when you miss something, that you have red loans, that they turn red, and probably you pay some penalties because you miss payments, but I don't understand how many and how does that work. So yeah, I'm gonna need more explanation. You can comment in the comment section if you think that the dumbass like me can understand this, then comment section. But if you you know what we can do? I think I should have built another. Okay, yeah. So comment section if you know how much, like for example, we have how much penalties do we pay, and does it say anywhere in the loans? If we hover over this, doesn't give us any additional information, but the loans do give us penalty interest rate. Okay, so probably the next one then goes to 8%, 8.4. Yeah, you can see here that it's a double. Then you pay double. Interesting, really, really interesting. Okay, and then we have funny, right after your construction stops, your cash started to rise. Yeah, no, because we imported population. That's why our the cash started going up, not because of the construction. All jokes aside. Then not 2 minutes later, you were getting ready to plan more construction. Lol. Yes, construction is fine, just don't do 10 things at once. Well, we kind of don't do 10 things at once, I think, because we always have a bottleneck in putting something in production by finishing construction like this. And also we have these buffers. This is how I get these storages. I get them as buffers for your construction, but these buffers, like, this is already paid for. Of course, as soon as you consume it, you import more, and you need to pay for the additional imports that you're dealing with. You need to pay for it because automation or distribution offices that we have. Right, this is the technical services. Let us get a couple of snowplows, cause let's get all three. Anyway, right, looks like you're halfway through the paying of the big loan. Stay on course and it'll be fine. Yeah, of course. Okay, how long I've been moaning for? 20 minutes. Wow, this is the longest moan ever. Okay, let's do 5-minute time lapse, 20 minutes for me, and see you on the other side. If the yesterday's episode was a little bit shorter, this one is gonna be a little bit longer, obviously, because it took a little bit longer for me to warm up for today's morning. Let's go and finish this. This is something new that I never used before, so I'm gonna be building this now. I can see already Cheap screaming, "Are you insane? Spending more money? You need to get your yes, soon. All jokes aside, like this. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. 3-division loop. Okay. Let's remove a little bit. Right, so this is a delayed coker. It we call it cox, or the it's like solid fuel that you get from oil refining, I believe. I don't know that much about it. I'm gonna actually Google it and learn something. This is quite expensive, by the way. We cannot buy it, but it's 161 tons of steel required to finish it, and that tells us it's expensive. And also it requires college-educated people to work in there. I'm connecting the bitumen line here. Actually, both bitumen and fuel are using the same pipes, but I will be connecting all of this and slowly building it. Yeah, so this is the way. I'm gonna give up on making the charcoal from the trees. I'm gonna use a little bit of bitumen that we have. Actually, what's the byproduct of this coker? Wow, yeah, this is a good entertainment. Fuel and charcoal. Interesting. Sorry, fuel and coal. We require 5 college capital. It's gonna be limited amounts that we're gonna be using from this. Oh, I forgot the storage area for this. Oh. Yeah, sure. I don't need a big storage area. Actually, the smaller the better. Large? No, not large. Where's the other one? Oh, this is the other one. Oh, darn. Oh no, we have this one. Yeah. Actually, quite yeah. I'm gonna go for this one. T the sucker. There we go. In this direction, and something like this. Yeah. Let's lower the amount of workers required, then we can start building this storage as well. Famous last words. And then, yeah, we already imported some Americans or Canadians. No, Americans. Third world Americans. We were using dollars. We imported them. I believe their education might be done. You can see this when you go to your school, and if you have like adults going to school like this one, 30 years old. It has education level, no education, but it's at 99, so it's gonna get a basic education shortly. College-wise, you can see that it's growing even further. Our government loyalty is 58%. I can live with these numbers. That's fine. It's 24%. Perfect. It's falling down. The college-educated people. With higher education is 24% now. It was 25. So I'm balancing it using this university. I think we are more or less ready to start populating the new city. I think I'm gonna hold off until the next episode for this. And I would like to have here, I would like to have some truck loading station. Right, aggregate loading. Yeah, this is a Robs's one. Sure, let's build it like this. Needs to look all fancy and all. Yeah, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be more expensive than it needs to be, just because I want to make it look nice. Kind of double-edged sword here, I'm gonna say. Let's go with asphalt straight away because I would like to upgrade some of the infrastructure around here. Right, I forgot to check the fuel levels here. You can see that it's not ideal. Yeah, this is probably one of the issues we have as well. It's this fuel storage. It's being filled slowly. It's like enormous amounts of fuel. I think we can literally like start exporting all the energy that we want. Sorry, electricity. Oh, it's already September. Wow, that's fine. Storages are full, unfortunately. It is what it is. Again, the unemployment fell down drastically, which is good and bad, but you can see that the exports are doing fine, border crossing is doing fine. I believe we are done with water supply here, yeah, you can see that they are consuming water, that's great. So we can even finish this last building. Do I want to? Yeah, why the hell not, just like, but just it's like 10 working days, like 30 people is the minimum I can even employ here. We can finish this building. Heating wise, I think we should be covered. This is a heat exchanger, 44%. And they are getting the maximum heat. I think, again, the thing... We'll see how the winter goes. But I think we can... I think... Oh, wait. Why is there no workers here? I mean, they are coming, but still... It's dropping too low for my likings. Right, what I wanted to say is that this heating, we need to be wary, like how much heating we're getting. Oh, are we getting... yeah, we have enough fuel. The city is gonna consume a lot of heating. Nuclear heating probably would be best thing to install there as well, but until we start getting our own nuclear industries, I'm not gonna mess with this. Right, looks like everything is ready to be... We're ready to go all in on the city, on the new city. The problem is, I would like to get more uneducated Americans. I'm gonna be so bad. I'm gonna get yelled in the comment section. And I can see here there's no school. Oh, this is interesting. You see, again, this kind of entertainment, this kind of quality content can't be really found elsewhere. You know, when Oolykee starts forgetting stuff, dementia or something, I don't know, Alzheimer's. No, I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not knowledgeable about. Oh, loyalty, 60%. Can increase here, 35. Wow. Let's go to 60. College, they're still waiting in queue. Productivity. What's the productivity of people? 98%. I never had this. I had over 100%, I'm lying. I had over 100%, but that was once. But this is the highest, like in last year or so, since they implemented this, is like, now in last year or so, I never had this big productivity. School-wise, I think I'm gonna go for another school. So let's go with education, government, vanilla. Hell no. 1968. School 70s, 60s, 80s, 70s, 80s, 50s, 50s, and 60s, 70s. Okay, we had this one here, 60s. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, so what's the problem here? We have this footpath that is causing all the fuss. Yeah, let's remove a little bit of a footpath, and we're gonna create a little bit more space so we can put a school, proper school. This way, sure. No connections, because I would like to look at this moaning here. Let's do it like this. Okay, that's not ideal, but it is what it is. Build all of this, footpaths, yep, build this as well, and here, lower the amount of workers working in here to 0, and just a mud footpath connecting it to here, so so the construction of the school can start. To 300,000 people, sorry, 300,000 rubles is how much we have. I will get more immigrants. 1, 2, let's go all in. That would be 100 new people. Okay, let's see if they're gonna be happy over here. Wow, I wanna play this forever. Like, I'm having so much fun playing this, guys, I can't describe that. I will build a crossing here. Yeah, let's do it like this. So they can go and participate in sports hall. Usually now they have to go all the way around. We are working on this, don't worry. But anyway, okay, school is being built. Anything else? No, I think most of the stuff has been completed. Oh, right, I could do this. I see, it never ends. It absolutely never ends. Let's go and get a couple of buses, and then small capacity. Microbus, 6 passengers. 1, 2. I don't know if I'm gonna need 2. Why did I buy 2? How many? Oh, we need vehicles here. Building without power supply. I don't know. Wow, okay, seriously. Sure, sure. Groundwork, we need transport, and I'm gonna get bus 1 straight away on this one, because we don't have electricity here. Obviously, this is not gonna be done in this episode, but the next one. So we have installing prefab panels, and we need so transport, groundwork, and bus 1. Yeah, that's fine. You can go and finish this. They will get this substation as well. I can do this one as well. I don't mind. Let's go and transport dumpers. Oh, do we need dumpers for the other one? And let's get the bus 2 here, just so we have coverage. Do we need dumpers here? No, this one doesn't require dumpers. Okay, so this one requires 30 workers. I think these guys are gonna be fine. I'm gonna go and tell them go here and go here. So just deliver. Go away and then copy paste your schedule on another one. Okay. Okay, is that line now? Yeah, okay, they are both here. That's fine, that's fine. Line spacing, I don't care. No, let them just deliver people. It's really, really short distance from the city center to here. And do we need storage? It has a huge internal storage though, so I'm not really sure. Let's just start. Total capacity, logging trucks. Oh, tractors, but that's a lot of storage. Maybe I would want this. Mixture? Or no, I think we should have uniformed. Cross. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do both. Let's do one of these and one of these. I just want to see how they're gonna look. Oh, orange one. I like this one. Let's go one of each and see how they're gonna work, and then we're gonna increase the more trucks. We need to finish the wood industry. That's gonna be this one here. Storage is. Oh, please tell me that there's not gonna be an issue. Okay, no issue. Perfect. We need footpath to finish this one though. Foot. Where is it? Seriously? Okay, what's with it? Oh, here we go. Okay, I totally missed this one. Okay, you know what? This is gonna last forever. This video is gonna last forever. I really need to end it now. So, delayed coker. This is gonna be our oil refinery. Even though this is processing almost everything, but this is our oil refinery, and this is gonna be refinery area. We're gonna get delayed coker here. It's an expensive investment and cheap. Yeah, look the other way. Look the other way. This is not. This is not to blame for our financial difficulties. This is just form over function. Okay, leaving it. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, we have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.